Look at that. It's crazy, man. Is he crazy?
Driving on closed roads, man. I just saw you come out of here.
Yeah.
See your license, please.
Guys, I made a lot of mistakes over the years of owning a motorcycle, and I've learned a great deal. But in this video, I'm going to tell you things I wish I knew before I got a motorcycle. And hopefully these can help you. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride.
I tell you guys, if you're gonna ride a motorcycle, make sure you wear the full gear to help keep you from having an effed up day. And I have links to all my awesome gear, like this lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep me safe, Sedici jacket, shorty gloves. I have links to all my gear in the description and comment section of this video. Yeah, baby. 450. 450. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you want to learn how to wheelie, get you a supermoto. Start on a dual sport or a supermoto, especially a 450. I wouldn't say start on a 450 because these things can be wicked, but either on a WR250R or whatever type of supermoto, which they're usually tuned with a lot of bottom end grunt and usually can bust wheelies on them. Get a supermoto or a dual sport to learn how to wheelie on, because that way if you drop the bike, these bikes can take a beating. And I tell you, the sport bikes, it's gonna cost you a lot to fix them. You drop the bike and it could set you up for an effed up day. It's a lot easier ejecting yourself off of a supermoto or a dual sport or dirt bike or whatever than it is on a sport bike. And also, what I've learned is, do not try to do a wheelie in first gear. Don't do first gear wheelies, because that could set you up for an effed up day like it did me. You want to do clutch up second or third. Much easier it's much better to wheelie. It's not going to throw the bike up violently and throw you loop a wheelie. So definitely that'll help you guys out. Also, if you're like me and you like to speed like I do, rip the throttle here and there, which I don't recommend you do, but a lot of us do it. It's hard not to do. Make sure that if you get busted by the cops and you get a speeding ticket, make sure that you get an attorney. This is something I learned the hard way with. I got an attorney. I had my biggest ticket with my Aprilia Tuono speeding in the park, and I was 1 mile per hour away from being arrested. Yep, I'm in trouble. I'll tell you that. I got an attorney. I didn't have to go to court, which is awesome. You don't have to go to court 8 o'clock in the morning, sitting there for 3 hours waiting for your name to be called. And also, the attorney is the best negotiator, and they get the advantage, and they will reduce your ticket. He reduced my ticket to a non-moving traffic violation to a faulty taillight. So it didn't affect my insurance rate. I got no points on my license, and when it comes to a speeding ticket, it affects your insurance rates for probably like the next 3 years or so. So in the long run, it can cost you probably more than it would cost for an attorney. And also, don't get out here and try to be a street Rossi. Don't get out here and try to emulate the super bike champions out here and do 100 miles per hour around a street corner out here. That's something, when I first started riding sport bikes, I thought was cool to try to get a knee down, you know, like it's a trick or something, when really it's a byproduct of racing at the track and speeding fast around corner. Obviously, the lower you go, you're going to touch a knee. But that shouldn't be something that should be a trick and cool to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, with track, it's all about reducing your lap time. Some of you guys do like 40 miles an hour around a turn and force your knee down and look stupid. That's the dumbest thing I ever... I don't understand why you guys do that, man. Don't do that, okay, guys? Because you end up getting hurt out here on the streets, and then it makes motorcycles look bad. You know what I'm saying? And you really shouldn't wheelie out here on the streets, but it's hard not to when you have a supermoto, and it's fun to do. But if you don't have the skills to do it right, and then don't do it. But I'd rather see you try to bust a wheelie out here than doing 100 miles an hour around a corner, which is just stupid. Look at that. Another thing I learned is to be open-minded. Don't be like me in the past and talk smack about bikes you never rode. Try different bikes before you knock them, okay? Because Cycle Cruiser back in the day when I had the WR250R, I talked crap about supermotos. I said I thought it was stupid to put street bike tire wheels on a dirt bike. Why in the sand hill do you need a supermoto? And there's no real benefit, in my opinion, just having street tires. And now that's all I rep is supermotos out here. I love supermoto because what's awesome about the supermoto, putting those 17-inch wheels on the bike that are tubeless, is that if you get a flat, it's much easier to repair quickly and get back riding. As where a tube, it's a pain in the butt, and you're probably going to have to call for a tow. And also, you got to be careful on how fast you go around corners on knobbies, dual sport knobbies, because they only can go so far. As where the 17-inch wheels, street tires, so you can go as low as the the sport bikes out here. You can actually even go lower on a supermoto. These things, I've seen people take it down to near the bar here, the end of the bar touching the ground, man. That's how low you can really get these supermotos. Tell you another thing that I learned is that if you're going to get a sport bike, aftermarket fairings are cool, aka Chinese fairings, you know, that are made. You can get them off of eBay. They're cheap for like $500 or less. You can get them custom painted, and I've done many videos on that. I've changed colors on my CBR 600RR a couple of times. On my CBR 1000RR, I think I changed it like 3 times with custom sets of fairings. The reason why I recommend you get those as soon as you get your sport bike, especially if you get a brand new one, is because you could take the OEM fairings off, put them in storage, and then you put your custom set of fairings on, and should you drop the bike, you're not going to be all tripped out about it. You can easily replace the side for cheap with those cheap eBay fairings, and they look good and they're fine, man. Nobody knows the difference. Trust me, guys. I've had many sets of aftermarket fairings. Another thing that I learned is that we're all brothers and sisters of two wheels out here on the streets, guys. It doesn't matter what you ride out here. It's that you're riding, you know. It doesn't matter. Harley Davidson riders riding their Harleys, or I'm riding a supermoto or sport bikes. We're all brothers and sisters of two wheels. These are just different types of bikes, but we're still motorcycle family out here on the street. So, and also another thing that I wish I knew is that airbag vests, which when I first started, they didn't have airbag vests. But if they did, I probably wouldn't have got it because I didn't think nothing about it. But I'll tell you guys, do not get out here on a motorcycle without an airbag vest or airbag jacket or something that has airbag technology, because that could be the difference between you walking away from an accident or you ending up, you know, in a hospital or wheelchair for the rest of your life, or a nursing home. For the price you pay for this, guys, much cheaper than a hospital bill and care costs for you. You know what I'm saying? So I have a link to this airbag vest and all my gear in the description and comment section of this video. 10 hours out here. Whoa!
Also, what I learned is defensive riding is what's going to help you survive out here on the streets. It's helped me many times. Make sure to check out my defensive riding series. Links in the description and comment section of this video. Another thing I wish I had known is to not ride in the woods alone, because if you get hurt in the woods, say you fall off your bike, you hit your head, or you break your collarbone like I did on my supermoto, and you don't have anybody to help you out, you may be left stranded there, immobilized, and a wild animal could come get you and set you up for a real effed up day or no days left. I was very lucky I wasn't deep in the woods when I broke my collarbone. And luckily, I was able to get out of there and ride home and then go to the emergency room. Learn from my mistake. Ride with other off-road riders.
But anyways, leave a comment below and tell me, guys, some things you wish you had known before you started riding a motorcycle. Let's share with the community and talk about it. That's why I love doing these videos, to help incite community discussion. Really appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Make sure to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Make sure you hit that bell symbol so you get notified of my videos. Also, share this video. Make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.